Good morning and happy 2023. I can't believe that it is already the new year. Like, that is insane. When did that happen? I mean, I know when it happened. I was there. There was a party. But this year, 2022, went by so fast. I know that I'm starting off this video way differently than I normally do. I thought that it would be fun to pick out some things from my personal collection to resell on my channel while going over my 2023 New Year's resolutions. And I'm starting the video naked-faced, haven't even barely woken up yet. Just dropped Tiny Human off at school at 7:30 in the morning. But the reason why I'm starting off this video kind of raw with me the way I look right now is because my first resolution is that I want to try to get ready more often. I think that COVID and 2020 really kind of got to me in a little bit of a way to where I got comfortable being comfortable. And there's nothing wrong with that, but honestly, I'd like to get ready maybe more than once a week just for better mental health, just to make me feel better. You know, I feel like if I get ready, I'll feel better, I'll be more motivated. So the first thing we're going to do is get ready, and then we're gonna dive right into this video. So I will see you all, not dolled up, because we're not going that far, but I'll see you with makeup. So just like that, we are so fresh and so clean. I am really proud of myself because I don't get ready in the mornings, but we did it. We're here, we're ready to start the day. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Ariana. I buy and resell vintage and antiques here on YouTube, also on eBay. All my links are in the description box below, as well as my Instagram if you would like to go and take a gander. As I was saying in the beginning of this video, we are going to go through my personal collections today and pull items from my Tuesday night live sales. I do have a live sale where I sell vintage and antiques every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern here on this channel. I have my sale with my mom where she brings some amazing handcrafted items that she creates. So we always have a really good time, and it's really fun, and I bring some pretty interesting stuff, I think. But as we pull through my personal collections, we are going to be going over my New Year's resolutions because it's just all encompassing. We're just going to start the new year off with cleaning out my collections and my New Year's resolutions. Now, pulling from my personal collections is going to be kind of hard because I like my stuff. That's why they're in my personal collections. But with that being said, I am going to try to pull 30 items from my personal collection. I'm not swearing by that because I haven't done any like scoping out the situation prior to this, but I am going to try for 30 because I always pull 30 items for every Tuesday night sale. So we're gonna try 30, and as we pull the items, we're gonna be going over my New Year's resolutions. And I did want to say my second New Year's resolution is to put out more video content for you guys. So I'm going to try to commit to at least one video a week. I know that doesn't seem like much, but I am a full-time mom, and I also sell on eBay, and I live in the middle of nowhere, and I do have to go somewhere to upload my videos, so it is a little bit harder for me, but definitely doable. So right off the bat, we're 2 for 2. We got ready and we're making a video. So 2023, here we come. But without further ado, let's go through my hoards and see what we can find. So let's go see what we can find. So I think this is just as good of a spot to start as any in the Withering Cottage. This is my Victorian Hat Pin Collection. It is in this giant dome here on my dresser. We are gonna open this up. I'm sure there may be one in there I can part with. We do have to come up with 30 items, so I think it is a necessity to pull at least one of these I can already foreshadow this being difficult for me because I am really attached to all of my personal collections. So I'm gonna try to make quick decisions, just do a quick overview and pick one that I think you guys would like, that I wouldn't mind too terribly much to part with. They're all beautiful. I love them all. One of my New Year's resolutions is going to be, now this is not vintage or antique related, but I do want to spend more quality time with my family. I want to go for walks and play board games and just do things like that, because my daughter is getting older and she's only little for one short little span of her life. So that is definitely something I want to accomplish this year. I do keep gravitating towards this one with the grape gold filigree design and the two little seed pearls on top. This is a larger, taller hat pin, so it's one of the older ones. Beautiful design. So I think we're gonna go with this one. Funny enough, I forgot that I had a whole nother hat pin stick pin collection in this little pin cushion over here. This is a gorgeous hoof Victorian pin cushion. And I have another collection I forgot about. This is my favorite hat pin, so how I forgot about it, I don't know. It is a Victorian wasp. It is absolutely stunning. I do think I'm gonna go with this one right here though, this rhinestone Bakelite vintage stick pin, because it just doesn't really go with the rest of my collection. So we're gonna do this one, and this New Year's resolution is going to be to get a better camera. Funny enough, this is perfect timing because as you can see, it's not focusing, and I do want to improve my video quality for you guys. So I will be looking into better quality filming equipment to bring you guys better viewing, because this is not cutting it. Staying in the same area, I have my ring box here. Now these are rings that I do wear, but we are making decisions today. I can already, you guys wouldn't know this, but I already know the rings I wear more than others. I do, oops, excuse me, lid. I do not wear this one as much as I should. It is absolutely stunning. I do believe it to be sterling silver. And then I have this one that I don't wear as much. So I think I'm gonna decide between those two. And this New Year's resolution is going to be to just clean out my collections. And I mean, we're doing it right now, so we're on the right track. I think that I'm going to go eeny, meeny, miny. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It is a smaller size, but with it being sterling, you can have it sized. I wear it as a pinky ring, but I think that it is a beautiful turquoise sterling silver ring. So we're gonna pull this as well. This is probably one of my largest collections. This is my jewelry collection. This is all jewelry that I wear on a daily basis. Well, I mean, when I get ready, I don't get dressed up in my jewelry for every day today. But this is my jewelry display. Now, I do apologize for the glare. It is a glass display case, so there is going to be a glare. They have sliding mirrored doors on the front that allow me to reach in and select items. So we're going to just kind of scan over this, and I'm going to see if there's something that jumps out at me as something that I don't really wear all too often. Like I have those fish earrings, but they're clip-ons, so I'm not really sure if you guys would like the clip-ons. Right here, actually, I have these two brooches. They are meant to go on either side of your collar. I have two, and they are identical. So I don't really wear these that much, so those are an option. And there's also this gorgeous topaz ring that I don't wear that often. This one I think is more of a costume ring. I don't think that it is a precious metal. It does have some scratches, so I'm not sure about that one. And let's see. You know what? We're just making quick decisions. So I'm gonna do these two beautiful rhinestone brooches. Oh, and my New Year's resolution. I need a New Year's resolution for this. I want to save money. So that means buying less jewelry, Ariana. Less jewelry. You have enough. So for this New Year's resolution, we're gonna do save some money and sell some beautiful brooches. We are in the kitchen. Here is our pets. This is Fanny. Say hello, Fanny. And Hermit, the hermit crab. And over here we have a cluster of crystals. Now I have crystals placed all over my house. I just think that they are so beautiful. So actually I think I'm gonna pull 2 of these, which is pretty big for me, but we can do a choice, which means you can choose between which 2 you like better in one of my sales. And right off the bat, I'm thinking this one. It's gorgeous. It's a geode, absolutely stunning with the druzy on the inside. And I actually think I'm gonna go for this one, this beautiful amethyst, absolutely gorgeous. And we'll say for this New Year's resolution, I want to organize and declutter my basement as well. I don't know if that counts as a different resolution as far as the decluttering, but you know, it's the little things, so just little strides. But yeah, we're gonna go with this one. And we are going to go with this one. Here we are in another corner of my kitchen. I do apologize for the lighting. The window is directly behind this, so it's gonna be washed out no matter what I do. But I have this little old Coke crate where I have all of my favorite little things in. This is gonna be hard to choose from because I really love everything that is on here. So a hard decision is coming. With this one, my New Year's resolution, and we're just gonna go straight for her. This is hard for me, guys, it's not easy. It is this vintage bisque Little Mermaid figurine, absolutely gorgeous. And she is going to go with, I want to dress better. I wanna venture out and not only wear white. So this is very fitting, I think she's gorgeous. So this is gonna be our next item we pull for the sale. This is one of my favorite cabinets in my house. It is very me. I love everything in this cabinet. So it's gonna be really, really hard to pull from this cabinet. We're just gonna do a quick little overview just to kind of show you guys my aesthetic. I know over here it gets a little weird with the kitschiness, but I do love Holt Howard and I love pink, surprisingly. So I have a lot of my favorite things in this cabinet. With this New Year's resolution, and don't worry, this little baby right here was rescued. I did not harm this little baby in any way, shape, or form. I just rescued her and gave her a new home. And then my mom actually got me most of those babies for Christmas this year. I absolutely love them. So there's a lot to choose from in here. I actually think I'm gonna pull quite a lot from this cabinet. For this New Year's resolution, I have 2 antique booths. I will be closing one at the end of this month, but I have another one that will definitely be staying open at the Dallas markets in Dallas, Georgia. So I want to try to keep up with that booth a little bit better, make sure I'm adding new things and keeping it fresh and exciting for my shoppers. So with this cabinet right here, we're just gonna pull straight from the bottom. We're gonna start down here. I'm definitely not getting rid of these. I just got them for Christmas from my mom, but something I am willing to part with are these beautiful old tins. I don't know, am I going to do both or am I going to do one? I really love the design on this one, the boat, and then look at this one with the little girls. I think for now, I'm just going to do one. I don't think I'm ready to part with both, but I think this one is one that I'm willing to part with as of now. We will keep that one. And these are beautiful sugared mice. I'm not gonna do those, I can't. And my beautiful antique garter belts, I'm not gonna do those either. This was gifted to me by a wonderful subscriber, so that's not going anywhere. I do have these really fun hot coffee mugs with the faces on them, and they're 3-dimensional. They are probably more than likely made in Japan. Really fun. They're big cups too. They're really large. So I think I wouldn't mind doing these. So that's 2 items from one of my favorite cabinets. So that's not too shabby. I can go ahead and tell you nothing on this shelf is gonna go, and we can look on this shelf. So I love my little baby right here, but I probably would be willing to let go of this mug. It is adorable. Let's see, what does it say on the bottom? To your baby's happiness. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, so we'll do that, but I'm going to keep the baby. So we will put the baby in there for now. That is not going, none of that is going. This is a very cool piece. It's very hard to find. It is made by Napco. It is a gravy boat. Absolutely love it with the pink bumblebee. Can't get rid of that. None of that can go. And then up here, I absolutely love this little bud vase. None of that. I could probably part with this beautiful gold gilded little photo of a baby in a bird's nest. So I think we'll do that. And then what else is up here? I wouldn't mind parting with her. She is a spaghetti trim head bust. So beautifully detailed. I love her hair. Look at that, isn't it gorgeous? Dresden, absolutely stunning. So I think we'll do her. Set you down, ma'am. And let's see what else is in here. I love that owl. It's a cast iron owl leg for a bathtub. I'm going to keep that too. I'm going to keep my ketchup. I do have this really fun, distressed little elephant piggy bank. There is a penny or something in there. Now it does have some chipping. I don't mind that for my personal collection. I wonder how it would do for resale, but you know what? We're just gonna pull this too. So we got quite a lot out of this cabinet. Not too shabby. Over here I have my glass paperweight collection. It is not a vast collection. I only have 5, but I'm really picky about which ones I pick up, so I am attached to all of these. But we're gonna go over them anyways. Look at this absolute stunner in the teardrop style. Gorgeous. This one is made by my favorite art glass designer, Robert Ickholt. These are my favorite ones to collect, so that one is not going anywhere. This one is my all-time favorite. I think it is absolutely stunning. It is just, I love it. I don't think I'll ever be able to part with that one. This is another Robert Ickholt. Look at that iridescence. I have no idea how they are able to accomplish such beautiful designs, but he does it and nails it every time. And then we have this one. This one is a black sheep. And funny enough, it's kind of the black sheep in my collection because it's not a Robert Ickholt. It is signed on the bottom, black sheep. It is absolutely stunning though, with that swirl design and the iridescence and the bullicante. So I think we're gonna part with this one. And for this New Year's resolution, again, nothing to do with vintage or antiques, but I would like to go on more dates with my husband. We have been together for 15 years, and you know, dates with a small child are just kind of few and far between, but I just kind of want to start making an effort. So here is to more dates. Over here we have my vintage mannequin with all of my insect brooches on it. I absolutely love collecting insect brooches. This is all of the ones I have. I have this amazing vintage or antique check necklace. Look at all of that beautiful detailing with the Egyptian revival on there. Absolutely stunning. Do I want to part with any of these? You know what? I'm not going to part with any of these. I love them. And we're going to make this New Year's resolution to fill up this mannequin. Okay, maybe not like all the way, but we'll this much. We're going to finish, or not finish, because no collection is ever finished. But we're going to grow this collection because collecting makes me happy. And in this year, I want to do more things that make me happy. So although I did say I want to save money, I also do want to continue collecting. So we're going to do that as our New Year's resolution. And then over here, I have this amazing antique bird cage and my other mannequins down here. Right off the bat though, I do see this, why do I keep saying right off the bat? I gotta come up with new things to say. I have this beautiful celluloid rosary. So I feel like it's not getting the attention it really deserves. So I think we're gonna do this from over here since we're not getting rid of any of the brooches. I think this is a good compromise. It is absolutely stunning. So we are going to do this vintage rosary. love collecting vintage and antique trophies. I think they just look beautiful in your decor. This is the little corner I have set up in my living room. I don't really want to part with any of them, but as you can see, this one right here kind of doesn't go. It's kind of off to the corner. Now, theoretically, I could put it somewhere else in my home, but I feel like someone else might be able to cherish it a little more than I currently am. So I think we're gonna pull this, and for this New Year's resolution, I want to do more around the house. Now, I mean, cleaning of course and things like that, but what I mean is I wanna make it more my home. We've lived here for about 2 years, and this house has some amazing detailing that the previous owner put in place, but I just kinda wanna make it more my aesthetic, not necessarily with decor, but you know, maybe refinishing some cabinets, that kind of thing. Just making my house more for me and not for resale. So we are going to pull this beautiful vintage trophy. Now we are in my other bathroom, and as you can see, this counter is kind of cluttered. I do love my Victorian jewelry caskets. I think they are so stunning. This is one of my favorite collections, definitely one of the harder ones to contemplate thinning out. I have this amazing large Victorian beveled jewelry casket with the oval and round beveled glass detailing on it. Now this one doesn't have a lid, but it makes a beautiful display for stacking and that kind of thing. Let me see what it looks like without it, and maybe we'll consider it. Let's see. Is that too simple now? I'm not sure. This is so hard. Okay, 2023, year of hard decisions. So I think we're gonna part with this one, even though I really don't want to. And over here, I have this little jewelry casket as well, this bronzed one. And you know, I could use some more counter space because this is our functioning bathroom. So we're gonna go, I guess, with these two, which absolutely breaks my heart. But you know what? We'll make this New Year's resolution to try not to be so attached to inanimate objects. We love them, we love to collect them, but let's try to focus on, you know, the little wins like decluttering. So I'll miss you. This collection right here is one of my oldest and largest collections. This is my sterling silver cabinet where all my sterling silver goes to live or die, depending on how you want to look at it. I just love sterling all clustered up like this. I think the tarnish is just tragically beautiful on sterling. I absolutely love it. With this cabinet, I'm gonna try to pull at least 3 things because it is one of my largest collections. Now, you might be asking yourself, if you love it, why are you parting with some things? And that's because I love it so much and I love adding to it and collecting it that you gotta make room for new pieces that will bring you joy. So here's to 2023's New Year's resolution: do what brings you joy. And buying sterling silver brings me joy, so what do we need to do to buy more? We need to part with some. So right off, oh, I'm not saying it, I almost did. I'm gonna grab these 2 little crystal salt and pepper shaker set with the sterling silver lid. So we're gonna do those. And what else is that I wouldn't hate to see go bye-bye? It's so hard because I really genuinely do love all of these. I have this amazing sterling silver little, is it a lotus brooch? I feel like I could do this. As much as I love it, I just think it's not getting the attention it deserves lost in this collection. So we're gonna do that. So far we've pulled something off the top shelf, the middle shelf, and now let's go to the bottom shelf. Is anything jumping out at me? Okay, here is a sterling silver comb. It's been monogrammed. What's the monogram? Ooh, that's hard. Maybe LJP. It's missing some teeth, so I don't know who would love that as much as me. There's this, look at this beautiful enameled spoon with the blue enameling. Look at the back, I didn't even realize. Okay, well that's definitely not getting the attention it desires either. I might have to do some research on this piece before bringing it to a sale, just to make sure that that is the right place to bring it and not eBay, but that is gorgeous, so probably do that. And what about this? Now I love having height in here because I don't have that many tall sterling pieces, but we do have this beautiful crystal etched vase with this weighted sterling bottom. So I think we'll do that too. So we actually got 4 things out of this cabinet, which is better than I thought. This is another one of my favorite little clusters in my home. This is my giant Hutch. And over here I have all of this really fun, chippy, cracky, white, creamy stuff that just brings me joy. Why? Couldn't really tell you, but it does. And there's some really beautiful treasures nestled in here. Most of this is pretty well done, and I don't want to part with much, but as I'm looking over here, I do see this gorgeous spaghetti little vase made more than likely in Japan or Germany. I can't really decipher it, but it has this gorgeous little angel on it. So we are going to do this, and for this New Year's resolution, I want to go on more adventures, more road trips and antiquing trips, and just be a little bit more spontaneous. So here's to being more spontaneous. So let me forewarn you about this collection right here. This is my insect and other taxidermy collection shelf right here. So if that's not your thing, look away. All of these are rescues. I did not and never would harm any of these beautiful creatures, but I do have quite a vast collection. So we're gonna go through here and see what I wouldn't. Oh, see, the thing is I love all of them. I'd be sad to see any of them go, but I do have quite the collection, so parting with some of them is definitely doable. So we'll start with the top shelf, which I can't quite reach much, but can reach one thing. So here is this beautiful lucite and seahorse paperweight. I have quite a few of these style paperweights in this collection, so I think parting with a few wouldn't be the hardest thing to do. And then on the bottom shelf, I have a scorpion, which is pretty interesting. So I think we'll do that. This is another one of my larger collections, so I'm gonna try to pull a lot from here. I also have a dandelion one. I think we could do that one. And then we also have this beautiful flower one. So I think we'll do that one as well. And I think that's gonna be it for now. Honestly, I think that's good because that was hard enough. So yeah, and oddly enough, for this New Year's resolution, I wanna bake. I absolutely love watching the Great British Baking Show, and I don't bake. So insects, baking, they go hand in hand. So we're gonna bake this year. We're gonna make some cakes. Not with bugs, cause ew, but we are gonna bake. This is one of my favorite collections in my house, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm probably not gonna get rid of really any of these. I just love all of these. They're all hand-picked by me. I'm pretty attached to most of them. Now this display right here does swivel, so I guess I could look on the other sides and see if there's any babies that aren't getting the attention they deserve on the back sides. But honestly, I don't think anything on this second shelf is gonna go either. We can try the top shelf. Okay, so I could probably part with this little guy. Probably. So he could probably, oh, I don't know. No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. You have to stay. She could part. She could find a new home. Okay, I can do that. So we are going to do her. Okay? we can do her. There's one decision, which I don't like to do, but there's that. Honestly, I could probably part with her too. Don't want to, but tough decisions. And okay, this is a gorgeous 1895 ribbon. I do collect these Victorian ribbons. However, this one is a duplicate. Somehow I ended up with 2 of these. So we can actually do that ribbon. And what else? Okay, that's it. That was good. 3 things out of one of my favorite cabinets. Let's not push it. And for this New Year's resolution, we're gonna do more things for myself or ourselves. So for me, it's just more about maybe taking time once every 6 months to go get a massage, or take time to just, you know, watch a movie that I've been wanting to see, and just try to make more time for myself, because being a mom of a young child, that's difficult to do. So we're gonna make that this New Year's resolution. Decided to come back to this cabinet. The thing with these butterfly items is that they do not ship well, but as I was shutting the door, I found this one. Now these actually ship just fine because they have this cotton batting and they are secured behind glass, and they're not loosely in there. They're pretty well packaged. So I think we're gonna do this, this butterfly. And this one doesn't get a New Year's resolution because we already did one for this cabinet, but we are gonna grab this. Other than my little babies, this is my favorite collection. This is my flower frog collection. I love my flower frogs, and I'm really attached, weirdly enough, to each and every one of them. Why? Okay, don't ask me why. It doesn't make sense. They're just metal, spiky things, but they bring me so much joy, oddly enough. And getting rid of any of these really brings me a lot of anxiety, because eventually I do want to fill up this entire little vignette full of them. So I have quite a ways to go. But although we're not gonna get rid of any frogs, because I just physically cannot, I do have these gorgeous, very early darts that I have placed in this frog. Now, I'm not as attached to the domed frogs, like, I'll give you an example, like these, as I am the spiky ones. So maybe I could find, okay, so like this one, I could let go of one. I will let go of just this one. So what we can do is we can let go of this flower frog, and we'll take these beautiful early darts and we will do those together. So there's an item. I did it. I got rid of one flower frog. It was painful, and don't ask me to do it again because I'm just not willing, okay? Oh, and the New Year's resolution for this. What is, oh, I know. So I want to find a new passion. So obviously vintage and antiques is my numero uno passion, but I want to try to find another, whether that be painting or hiking or music. I'm not really sure, but I want to kind of try out some new things and just see if one sparks joy in me the way that collecting vintage and antiques do. So that's what we're gonna do for this one. Find a new passion. Now we are actually standing on a chair on top of my sterling. Well, we're not standing on top of the cabinet, but we're standing on a chair looking at the top of my sterling silver cabinet. And there's some things up here that I could probably part with. First being this amazing Carnival Chalkware Prize horse. I love the colors. It's in really good condition color-wise. It does have a break on its tail, but I think it's beautiful, and I think someone would cherish it a little bit more than I currently am, although I really love it. And then over here is this adorable pink bear, which I am absolutely in love with, and I don't really want to let, you know, I'm gonna keep it, but I am gonna put him in a cabinet with the babies so he's not all alone. But so I'm gonna keep him actually, but we're gonna part with this. Now this is a little craft that I did. It is a vintage, real chippy, cracky little ironstone ceramic
I don't know if this should be an open sugar or a creamer, but it doesn't have a spout, so I'm not really sure. And I took these little ant appliques and put them on there, and I thought that that was really fun and different. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna bring this and we're gonna see if you guys think it's weird or cool weird. I'm not really sure. And for this one's New Year's resolution, we're gonna do to be more creative and do more crafting and just think outside the box and just try to make things that make me happy, like this random ant thing. So we're gonna grab this too. I think we are actually done. I haven't really counted yet, but it seems like it would be enough. Here's everything on my kitchen table. We're gonna count it out together. I'm probably gonna mess up, but we're gonna try. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. So we pulled more than enough items. So here is everything we pulled from my personal collection to bring to my live sale next Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern.
Just like that, we're right back where we started. I hope you guys enjoyed that decluttering and New Year's resolution combination. I know it was random, but it was just something that I wanted to do, not only for you guys, but mainly for myself. Just start off the new year fresh and excited with some new ideas. That's another thing, we'll end on that New Year's resolution, is that I want to bring different content to you guys. I don't want to just do shop-alongs or vlogs. I want to do things that are a little bit more inspirational and in-depth, but that doesn't mean we won't still be doing shop-alongs or vlogs. We're going to be actually doing more vlogs of buying and reselling and what all goes into that. But if you guys stuck it out to the end, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and thank you once again for joining me at The Withering Cottage. Bye friends.